Hi Heather, I'm AO. My topic is sensation and perception. Sensation and perception are two distinct but closely connected processes. Perception is the process through which the brain selects, organizes, and interprets the information received by our sensory receptors about the physical world. So one of my article is the association between sensation seeking and e-cigarette use in Texas young adults. At the beginning, it listed three statistics from the previous experiments. The first one is that the number of Texas students who using e-cigarettes in the last 13 days more than doubled between 2012 and 2013. And researchers the overall prevalence of overused e-cigarettes are growing. Exposure to e-cigarette television commercials more than tripled among young adults aged 18 to 24 from 2011 to 2013. There has been a lot of discussion over the safety of e-cigarettes. So that's why the reason of the experiment. It says it's not harmless. It contains harmful stuff, such as the diacetyl, which has previously been linked to lung disease in factory workers. Young adults have wrong beliefs about the ingredients in e-cigarettes. And the purpose for colleges to provide education about the potentially harmful constituents in e-cigarettes. Also, little is known about which college student subpopulations should be targeted when developing effective health education messages about e-cigarettes. Sensation seeking is linked to a variety of problem behaviors in young adults, including cigarette smoking and risky sexual behaviors. Those are the measures of controlled variables. So what are the findings in the experiment? Association, sensation seeking score, and ever e-cigarette became non-significant after those controlling variables. 16 to 26-year-olds have higher scores, and 5 related factors such as cigarette use and nicotine dependence. Hypothesis. The first one, a higher mean sensation seeking score in using conventional cigarette but not e-cigarette. Current cigarette use would significantly modify the associations between higher mean sensation seeking score and current e-cigarette use. What sensation seeking is an important factor to consider when developing health education messages about e-cigarette use for college students, especially for who are not current cigarette smokers. Sensation seeking may be an important contributor to the initiation and current use of e-cigarettes for non-current smokers, but may not be relevant for current smokers. Consists with those of prior researches that sensation seeking with other tobacco use behaviors. Colleges should target high sensation seekers with health education messages regarding e-cigarettes. And the results. Finally, the current study's findings suggest that sensation seeking should be taken into account when developing health education messages about e-cigarette use for college students, particularly those who are not current cigarette smokers. While the current findings differ from those reported in previous researches examining sensation seeking and e-cigarette use among college students, they are consistent with prior research that links sensation seeking to other tobacco use behaviors. What are the implications to my future profession? Provide health education to college students about e-cigarettes. We have to let them know smoking is not harmless, although it's e-cigarettes, and we have to focus on improving their mental health instead, so that they can stop or prevent them to smoke e-cigarettes. The second article is a comparison study of body image satisfaction between beginning and advanced level ballet students. So the level of satisfaction to compare the level of satisfaction with between beginning and advanced level ballet students. And it has four research questions before the experiment started. So first, is there a difference in body image satisfaction between advanced and beginning level ballet dancers at the start of the semester? Second, over the course of the semester, is there a difference in body image satisfaction between advanced and beginning level ballet dancers? Third, do advanced and beginning level ballet dancers have different levels of body image satisfaction at the end of the semester? Fourth, do the findings on body image satisfaction watch the theory of objective self-awareness predictions? So the first three questions allow this study to expand on the need for more empirical research into body image satisfaction levels among dancers of various ability levels in a reflected dancing setting. The fourth research question investigates if a dancer's perception of his or her own reflection in a mirror can lead to increased self consciousness and a negative body image. So the results from the research, so the results, the study measures unadjusted averages and standard deviations by type of class and period. There was no significant difference in body image, exercise, BMI, or weight between beginning and advanced dancers. From the from question two, the beginning dancers feel more unfit than advanced dancers about their body, but the advanced dancers have Both beginning and advanced dancers have reduced body area satisfaction. From the question 3, advanced dancers have more aware of their overweight per occupation. And at the conclusion of the semester, they have more activity than the starting dancers. Although there was no significant difference at the start of the semester, advanced dancers were more concerned about their weight and exercised more than starting dancers by the conclusion of the semester. The last question from the last question, a few students from the interview they shared their experience with ballet, and each that there was a racial divide between the interviews and the rest of the class because the researchers had no control over the people who volunteered for interviews. They couldn't make a comparable comparison. In the end, the advanced dancers were more conscious of the mirror than the beginning dancers. They turned to be apprehensive of becoming reliant on the mirror, and they clearly recognized the importance of body movement as the main feedback method. So, what are the implications to my future profession? Mirrors have been used as teaching tools in ballet instruction and have been correlated with negative perceptual attitudes toward body image. And also, I need to aware of the residents who are dancers about their physiological health and well-being related to body image. That's very important. And thank you for listening. Bye.